So, as we agreed, we want to know what the differences between British accent and American accent. Let's have them in details. We'll talk about them in details. Okay, try to understand well. Okay, to give me some examples after that about the differences between both of them. Firstly, let's start with any English sentence structure. Let's agree that any English sentence structure in English language in any accent consists of subject plus verb plus complement. We have start with noun or pronoun, then the verb, and after that we can put any complement we want. For example, we like eating beans in Egypt. We is subject, like is verb. Eating beans in Egypt is complement. We like eating beans in the morning in Egypt. We can add complement as we like. We is the subject pronoun. Like is the verb. After the verb, we put complement. The complement may be short or may be long. It's common in any accent. British accent or American accent have the same structure of English sentence. So both of them consist of subject, verb, and complement. Okay, so let's see, as we said, here we have the different accents of all accents. We have 160 dialects. Dialects is another word or another synonym of the same word of accents. So we can say delicates and accents are the same. They are the same. So we can say they are 160 delegates or accents. Okay, they are delegates or accents. Even though it's impossible to estimate the exact number of delegates in English language that are spoken around the world, it's estimated that over 160 different dialects or accents of the language exist around the world. Of course, when we say 160, we mean in all the world, around the whole world, okay? Not just in Britain, not just in America, but in all the whole world, okay? So here we have the difference. British English and American English. Don't forget, pause or English. Which one is more important? No one of them. Both are important. The most important to talk correct English. So it's not British, it's not American. It's correct English. You have to learn correct English. Don't say British is better, American is easier. No, you have to know and learn correct English. And when you learn correct English, you have to know what's the difference between both of them, British English and American English. So what are the differences? We have differences in pronunciation, words, grammar, spelling. We have difference in pronunciation between American and British. In words, some words are different from here and there. Some words are different in spelling, and some grammar too are different. Okay, so we have to know what are the differences between them. Okay, so let's start the first difference. The first difference is pronunciation. We have difference in pronunciation. We have difference in pronunciation. So when we find we have differences, okay, yes, we have differences. What are the differences? In 4 sections or 4 parts. The first part, difference in pronunciation. The different pronunciation in pose languages or pose accents in 4 letters or 4 sounds: A, R, T, O. These 4 letters are different in pronunciation from American and in British too. So let's start with A. What's the A? A pronunciation. For example, let's read this one. In British, they say A near from O, water, talk. So A is near from O, water, talk. But in American, it's near from A, water, not wo, water, talk, 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 not talk. So in British, talk. In American, talk. In British, water. In American, water, water. So we have that first difference. A in British, near from O. A in American, near from A. Okay, that's the first part. What else? It's about R. R. R in British. R in British. Not pronounced at the end of the word. For example, it's not water. No, it's water. Water. Without R. Water. In British, without R. So don't pronounce R in the final word. In the final position of the word, don't pronounce R. Just say water, water. It's do, not door, door. Okay, so American say R. So in American, say water. Say R, water. Say door. Say R, door. In British, don't say R in final or before consonant. Okay, so we have difference here in R too. And T. T in American is near from D, but in British, it's original T. For example, this word, it's water. It's water. In British. In American, it's water, 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 water. So I pronounce T like D, and I pronounce R in American. In British, I pronounce T as T, and I don't pronounce R. So again, the first word in British, water, water. In American, water, water, water. Okay. The second one, okay, talk in British, talk. In American, talk, talk. The third one, in British, door, door. In American, do, do, without R. And the same here, take care of R. In British, garden, without R. Garden, garden. In American, garden, garden, with R. Garden. Okay. And this okay, this one. In American, it's British, British, but I'll say the British, British. T is near from the D, British. And in British, it's British, British. And what about O? O, O. In British, it's just O, hot, hot, hot. In American, it's near from ah. It's hot, 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 not hot. In British, hot. In American, hot. So we have four letters difference in pronunciation between British and American. Now I'll pronounce them again in British, then in American. British first, then American. Okay? Water, water. Talk, talk. Door, door. Garden, garden. British, British. Hot, hot. Okay? It's the difference between British and American. Now, let's try to practice together. Okay? And I see some of you have some questions too. So let's have your questions first. Then let's see, okay, what can we do for practicing? Okay, so let's start again. Okay. Okay, so I see you have some questions. So let's start with your questions. Okay, Hassan, what's your question?
Mister, I only get confused in pronunciation in A.
Yeah, A.
Yeah.
Okay, A is near from O and near from A. This one is an example. In
Yeah.
British, talk, 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 talk. In American, talk, talk, not O. Talk, talk, talk,
Brit
talk.
British O and
Yeah,
American A.
American near from A. Yeah, it's not A, but near from A, and the British near from O.
Oh,
Okay,
thanks, Miss.
okay, welcome. So who else, Yusuf? Okay, Yusuf.
Mister, I notice I guess their accent. The T in the middle of the word is um
Or
يعني so is yeah.
yes, sometimes, but it's another rule. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'll tell you. In in T, T with R. T is near from D, and when it's followed by R, we can say as R. For example, here we have in British, water, water, water without R in British. In America, number one in America, water, water, water. So I pronounce it D like D with R. Or both of them are water, water, water. Okay. So we have two pronunciation in American. T to be D or near from D. And when we have T and R, we can say it both like R and another R, water, water, computer, Twitter, and so on. So you can say D or R. So you are right. Okay. Another question? Okay, you have another question? Yusuf? Mariam, you have a question?
Yes. Is the English is between British and America?
Say it again.
Is English is between American and British because some things we say it in British and some things we say it in English
Yeah,
as the American.
yes. You mean there are some differences in both of them, British and American?
Yeah, and English is between of them, يعني.
Mm,
Because we don't say water, water. I don't know.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes. If you learn or your study is British, you have to pronounce as British accent. If your study is American, you have to pronounce as American. Okay. Some people and I think most schools use mixed between both British and
yes.
English. But we have to know the difference. For learning correct English, you have to know the difference. If you know the difference, you will know the word I say is correct because it's British. This is correct because I say it in American. So you know the difference. You have to know the difference. Okay. Okay. Any other questions? Mm. Okay. So let's start practicing. I want all of you to practice them together. So before practicing, I'll try to say them again. Okay. British, then American. Water, water, or water. Talk, talk, do, door, garden, garden. British, brother. Hot, hot. Okay, now let's practice together. So let's start with Mariam.
Yes.
Okay,
In British, I think they said water. Yeah.
no, no. In British, no R at the end of the word.
Okay, so water, water.
Water, water.
Yeah.
T, T. It's original T, and without R. So it's water. Water.
So, yeah, water.
Yeah.
And in American, they said water.
No, in American, T becomes like D. Water. Water.
Water.
Mm.
Yeah. And in British, they said talk. Easy.
Talk.
Talk.
Yeah.
Talk. Yeah.
In American,
We say talk.
yes.
In British, we say door.
Yeah.
And in American, we say door. Door. Yeah,
Yes.
door.
Door.
And British, we say garden. And American, garden.
Great.
British, we say British.
Yes.
Yeah. And American, we say British.
Yes. Great.
And we say hot in British and hot in hot. Okay, yeah, in
Hot.
English.
Hot British.
Yeah, hot British and hot with D, I think, in
No,
America.
with not hot. Hot.
Hot.
Yeah. Hot British. Okay. Hot America. Okay. Take
Hot
care
America.
that not every T is D. Not every T in American is D. Okay. We have
Oh,
yes, final T is T, and the initial T is T. Talk, it's T. Hot, it's T. Okay, but we talk about T in the middle. T in the middle, just in the middle. Okay, thank you, Mariam. It's a great try. And now let's go to Hassan.
Okay, I think in British they say uh, water,
Great.
and in American they say water
Yeah.
or water, right?
Water or water.
Yeah,
Mm,
water, right?
yes.
And in British they say talk. In American they say talk.
Yes, but it's not all A, but just talk, talk,
Talk.
near from A.
Talk.
Mm,
Okay, sorry. In British they say do. In American they say door.
yeah,
In British they say garden. In American they say garden.
great.
In British they say British.
Yeah,
In American they say British.
great.
In in British they say hot. In American they say hot,
Great.
right?
Yes, right. Thank you, Hassan. And now, Yusuf.
What the first one in British is water, and in American water
Water.
or water.
Yes,
Talk in British is talk, and in American is talk.
talk, talk.
The third one in British is do, and in American is door.
Yes,
Um, in British is ga, garden,
no, in British without R.
garden,
Garden.
and in American garden.
Yes,
British is British as, and in American is British.
yes,
Hot in British is hot, and in American is hot.
great. Thank you, Yusuf. Okay. Farida.
Hi.
Yeah, ready?
Okay, yes. Okay, but I have a question first.
Yes, of course.
Is this British or British?
British.
British?
Yes, British.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay, in British, water, water.
Mm.
In American, water or water.
Water
British-
or water.
Water. In British, talk. In American, talk, talk,
Great.
talk.
Yes.
In British, do, do. In American, door.
Great.
In Britain, gather, garden. In American, garden.
Great.
In British, British. In American, British.
Great.
In British, hot. In American, hot.
Great. Thank you, Farida. Well done.
Thank you.
And now, Malak Mustafa.
Water in American water in beach water.
No, no. In British, water. In American, water.
Dog in American dog in beach dog.
In British,
Dog
talk. In American, talk.
door in American uh, door in beach in American door in beach door garden in American um, uh, garden in beach garden.
No, in British, I don't say art. It's garden in British, garden in American. And please say British first and then American.
Okay. Beach in beach uh, beach in American beach. Hot in beach hot in American hot.
Okay, you need to practice more, Malak, and try to listen again to the video, okay? And now let's try with Nuran.
Okay, hi, mister.
Hi,
I
Nuran.
will say it from British to American. Okay.
Okay, yes.
Water. Sorry. I started wrong. Sorry.
Okay.
Water.
Yeah.
Water.
Water.
Yes, water.
Yeah.
Talk. Talk. Wrong or right? Cause I'm confused.
Mhm.
Oh, what? Okay. Door and door.
Great.
garden, garden.
Yes.
British, British.
Yeah.
Hot, hot,
No. Hot, hot.
hot, hot. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay. Thank you, Nuron. Now, Hudayna.
In British, water. In American, water. Water.
Okay. Water.
In British, water. In British, took. In American, tuck.
No.
In British, dog.
In British, talk. In American, talk.
Tuck. In British, talk. In American, tuck. In
Yes.
British, door. In American, door. In British, garden. In American, garden.
Mm.
British, British. In American, British. In British, hot. In American, hot.
Mhm. Okay. Thank you, Rudain. And now, Hassan.
Sir, I said.
You said already? Okay, thank you.
Say again.
No, it's enough. Who is not Zain?
Yes, Mr.
Okay, just say words. British, American, okay? Without saying British and American. Just say the words first, British firstly, and then American.
For British water and for American water. Talk and talk. Door and door. Garden and garden. British and British. Hot and hot.
Okay, but you make them confusing. Okay, you made opposites. Okay, but they are okay. Okay, for the first time, of course, but we have to practice more. So, who is ready now? Malak Mustafa.
Okay. Bridge, water. American, water or water.
Yes.
Bridge, talk. American, duck. Bridge, door. American, door. Bridge, garden. Garden. American, garden. Bridge, British and Americans, British. American, the British, hot. American, hot.
Great. Thank you, Malak. And now let's go to who is Sagda.
Can I ask a question then read? In British, the A will pronounce it O or like?
In Dutch, near from O. In American, near from A.
Okay.
Okay.
British than American. Water?
No, in Dutch, don't say or in the final. Water.
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 Yeah.
Water. Water or water.
Great.
Talk. Talk.
Great.
Door. Door.
Mm.
Garden. Garden.
Great.
British, British.
Great.
Hot, hot, hot.
Very well. Great. Okay. Okay, for the time is out, so I want you to practice the same at your homework. I want a video practicing not all these words, just I want other examples. For example, we have 4 letters. We have difference between American and British, A-R-T-O. So I want similar examples. And firstly, send me them. And then after correcting and making sure they are right, then you can record your video, okay? And try to start from today. And you have time till Monday night. Thank you so much. See you next week.